Hi everyone, welcome back to Guitar Immerse YouTube channel. Alright, today we have with us the Squier Jazzmaster. Okay, this was basically loaned to us by our good friend David. Okay, so he's a Jazzmaster fan, right? And this is one guitar that I personally have not really have experience on, and I was just trying to understand how this guitar actually would sound like. You know, I'm predominantly a Strat player, so I play a lot of Strats guitar. Okay, in all videos you see a lot of James Tyler and all that, right? So this video is more about just trying to understand the sounds that this Jazzmaster can do, and the character of the guitar itself. Okay, I believe this is a classic vibe. I'm not really sure about the details about the guitar. It looks to me like a Squier classic vibe, but I understand that the pickups have been upgraded to a custom wound pickup. No brand, but it's custom wound, and just setup being done and all that. But generally, it's still a Jazzmaster. So I'm going to put it through my pedal board. Okay, predominantly the sounds come from the HX Stomp XL. Okay, and I'm going to feature the Benson preamp and IR. Okay, that is tone matched by Worship Tutorials. Okay, so this is the Benson Chimera, not the new one. Okay, but the Benson Chimera. Alright, so I'm just going to play through and hopefully get a better understanding for myself. At the same time, hopefully this gives you an understanding of how Jazzmaster would sound like, maybe with the praise and worship kind of tones as well. Okay, so I'm not the classic type of Jazzmaster player, so I'm going to go through my setup, my different sounds, and let's see how it sounds like. Okay, but before that, generally the Jazzmaster has two P90 pickups with neck, middle, and bridge. Okay, and the volume tone. That's pretty standard. And on the top here, there are three knobs, right? So if you flip the switch upwards, basically this engages the bottom pickup selector, and it just has basically one sound with volume and tone here. So I'm not really going to touch into this. Maybe I'm going to play through some samples later, but right now I'm just going to use the three-way selector, okay, with volume and tone. All right, so this is the neck pickup with my clean sound. Okay, it's a little bit noisy for me with the single coil hum thing. Okay, but yeah, it doesn't sound like a Strat. Okay, it doesn't respond like a Strat. But it has its unique sound. Alright, so that's the neck pickup sound. Okay, I really love how the tremolo system works. It's actually a very nice, a bit like a Bixby type, but you know, you get a very nice movement. Smoother than your typical Strat tremolo system, right? Okay, and that's nice. Okay, so personally, it sounds. I don't know how to describe the sound. I'm trying to understand the Jazzmaster itself, but it definitely doesn't sound like a Strat. It doesn't respond like a Strat, but definitely it still has certain clarity. Okay, when I strum it hard with my Jan Ray on, I can still hear a nice clarity of the chord itself, which brings a very nice breakup kind of sound. Okay, so that's how I hear it so far. So I'm going on to the middle position, which uses this 2 pickup. So this is supposed to be very thin kind of sound, sounding type of you know. So let's hear how it sounds. I think so far the sound is more inwards. It doesn't like, you know, kind of like respond and open up, you know. But it has a very nice chime and clarity to the sound. Okay, so this middle position, it becomes very thin. But when it becomes very thin, it does your dotted hits movement very nice. Okay, when you do try it stuff and all that, I think it will sound beautiful. Okay, of course, I think in the past they do more of like their rock and roll thing. I was just anyhow whacking there. Anyway, but I think that's generally how it sounds like. Let me just try some ambient with the middle position. I think it's gonna sound quite beautiful. Okay, so that is the middle position. Let's go for the bridge. Okay. generally still a bit thin sounding, but it's not too piercing. But again, with good clarity. Okay, so let me just click on the Jan Ray and hear it sounds like. Let's see whether you can do some power chords. Definitely very noisy already, so let's just try some lead line with the POC turn on. Okay, definitely. I think it sounds quite good. I think with the clarity going on, it does bring out your notes very nicely. It's just a little bit noisy for me. Okay, but it does the power chords pretty decently, considering it's like single coil type of sound, right? Lead tones as well is pretty much cutting through the mix quite nicely as well. Okay, so let's just try the top switch right now. Okay, so this is the neck pickup. Okay, and I'm going to flip the switch up. Hear a different sound now. Back down again. So show you what the highs is like technically kind of removed. So it's a very nice mellow type of tone, maybe for more plucking, fingerstyle, or even jazz, right? So there's a volume here and a tone. So a little bit of Jan Ray, let's hear how it sounds. So that gives you a good idea, okay, of how a Jazzmaster actually sound like in the context of my pedal board. At the same time, a little bit more towards the praise and worship type of sound. I think it does a pretty good job because of the very nice highs and clarity. Right, so you can kind of play your ambient triads and all that, which is a lot done a lot in church, right? And it sounds pretty good. Okay, even when you move to the power chords and lead line, it still sounds quite decent. The only thing that's a little bit not there for me, it's the openness and the reaction that I get when I hit the guitar. So I think for Strat, when you hit it, you dig it harder, you get that kind of response. I'm not getting the kind of open kind of response from this Jazzmaster, so I'm not really sure is it the guitar or just in general Jazzmaster. I have not really had a good first-hand experience with Jazzmaster. So every time I'm gonna pick up Jazzmaster, I kind of put it down within the first 5 minutes, right? So this video is really here to try to help me understand at the same time and help you understand as well the different sounds from the Jazzmaster. Okay, so we hope that this video has been informative and open some ideas for you as well. Okay, you do like this kind of video, do give us a good thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned for the latest video. Okay, shout out to David for loaning us the guitar, and I'm sure he will enjoy this one. Okay, take care, God bless, I will see you real soon. Okay, bye bye.